If you want to be able to buy the most expensive players and open the best packs in FC24, go to u7buy.com to buy your EA FC24 coins. It's cheaper than buying FC points and just as reliable. With their already amazing prices, you can get an extra 6% using promo code Inception at checkout. Okay guys, so yeah, just wanted to take a quick break. Did a lot of videos so far today. I think I did maybe 5, I would say. 5 different videos. 5 different reviews. Okay, so yeah, it was 5 reviews. Holy. Anyways, evolution today. Let's see what the evolution is called. Something star, I think. It was like something star. We'll see what the options in is it a paid one? No. Oh, it's a free one. Okay. So it's not these ones. Ultimate attack, ultimate team of the season, go Serie A team of the season. Bet. Am I stupid? Star performer. Am I blind? Oh, there's one more thing. Sometimes I'm stupid. All right, let's go check out some of these players that you could potentially improve on. So for this one, it is Dead Ball Plus. Dead Ball Plus is cool because I mean, honestly, it's like penalty kicks. If you hit them correctly, they're pretty nuts, man. Power header, first touch plus. Okay. Press proven, rapid, pinged pass. Yeah, W play styles, to be fair. WW. All right, let's take a look at these cards. Cole Palmer, man, always the guy that trends the most every single time, this guy. Anyways, in form, Cole Palmer gets 3 playstyle pluses on this improvement. It turns him into a 5-star, 4-star player. I mean, listen, you could totally go down this route for sure, right? Because especially since it is a free version of his card. But honestly, if you were going to get a version of Cole Palmer, it would have had to have been like, I mean, if you got lucky enough to get this card and then you did all that, it would make a lot of sense, right? Like in this game, guys, like the meta is like so important that you kind of have to get to this point, right? Like with evolutions, if there's cards that currently don't exist, possibly, then you kind of go down that route, right? But anyways, with Palmer, the playstyles are still cool, to be fair, right? Incisive pass. Always say the wrong playstyles. Pinged pass plus, first touch plus, and dead ball plus. I mean, the card looks nice. It looks nice, but I mean, you probably have to give him like a marksman, I would say. Boost the shooting, boost the dribbling, and the physicality. You're just going to be working with lower acceleration on the card, but for some people, if they just held on to this inform card, because there's no chance, I mean, if people held on this long, that's pretty crazy. But if you did, this is the card you would improve from the inform version. Rare gold, Roberto Firmino. So this card gets 99 dribbling. 99 dribbling. So this card on a hunter would be working with really good pace, shooting stats in a better area. He is a 5-star player, 5'11", high. How much is this card? 290k. Went down 100k, I guess, ever since the evolution. Playstyles. A double press proven. He's going to be extra responsive, man. Dribbling on the cards in a good area. Pace and shooting's in a decent area, right? For people that are doing some sort of like Saudi League team, not too bad, right? Again, this card does exist. Then there's this one, and then there's these ones. So if you were going to improve a version of him, it'd probably be this one, right? Like, I mean, it'd make a lot of sense to do this one, like on a Hawks or something, right? To boost the pace, shooting, and physicality of the card to like really make him all-rounded. Defensive stats as well. This one does have defensive stats too, so you could technically go in the direction of giving him an anchor to boost the pace to be as high as... Oh, excuse me. I'm stupid right now. Now I'm being very dumb. Very dumb. This one right here. So this card, no defensive stats. So never mind. I take that back entirely. Yeah, these cards, like, they trend, but they're not the most relevant, like, in my opinion. I think if you're going to get these cards, it should have just been the other ones. You know what I'm saying? Anywho, Gabriel Jesus, this is where we're talking a little bit more, right? Because this card is the best version of his card that currently exists, and we don't know when he's going to get a new card, right? So Gabriel Jesus, you know, it's a W card for the Arsenal fans because playstyles that give him are pretty decent, right? In-game regular playstyles that he has are okay. He doesn't have like finesse shot or anything like that, right? But the usability of this card increases. The rare gold version of this card only went up 700 coins because at this point, people are going to have some pretty meta attackers that have way more things to work with for the most part, right? But ratings wise, it is still his best card, right? From a rare gold to a free version of himself, right? Some people might actually go down that route, especially if they are starting off in the game to get those sort of improvements, right? Fakir gets a card. Again, honestly, at this point, if you... actually... Yeah, not too bad. I mean, this card does have better playstyles, though. We gotta be honest, right? The Finesse Shot, W playstyle, Dead Ball Plus, First Touch Plus. This one, he gets the passing one instead of the Finesse Shot. The Finesse Shot's, it's pretty meta. I mean, it's a meta one to work with. Even though his body type makes it inconsistent, like, he's still very good at hitting them. You know what I'm saying? He does still have the regular Finesse Shot. And the improvements on this card still not too bad, right? On a Hunter chemistry style, he gets the pace, the shooting boost, right? The passing is going to be in a good area. Dribbling also in a very solid spot. But that is if you did the unleashing potential during that time period, and then you want to upgrade him up until this card, right? So it's one of those types of players where it's like, if you've been improving him from before, and you never got the champs version, that, by the ways, you could have improved, right, to be even better, then obviously you go with the evolution version as well for that one, right? Let's see what else is trending on this card, or this one. Palatano from the Inform card. 5-star Palatano, really good dribbling stats. You know what, Palatano could actually be a decent one, to be honest. He could be a decent one. His shooting is not mid-90s. It's just one below, but it's still a decent card, man. Dribbling stats is in a good area. Turns into a 5-star. Shooting's in a significantly better area, and his passing's in a decent spot too. And what's good about this card is that this is just from an Inform improvement as well, right? Regular playstyles, he does have good regular playstyles. Press proven, finesse shots, whipped pass, technical. You can't really go wrong with this card with a 5-star capability. Like, he actually looks pretty decent. That's actually not a bad choice, to be honest. Nketiah gets an improvement from the Inform card. So again, W for the Arsenal fans. Definitely looks like a very obvious engine chemistry style flex for this card. 4-star, 5-star capabilities for Nketiah. To be fair, there are people that have probably held on to the Inform card. Whether or not they held on up until this point, that's where it's a little bit more debatable, obviously. He's gone up in price quite significantly because of this. But yeah, there's like other ones that people may have put him already into if they've been improving him a certain way. Nketiah doesn't really get any cards. I don't think... Honestly, I don't even see him getting a card. Like, I don't know if they'll actually give him like an SBC or anything like that at some point. Like, obviously, if you have been improving him like this, and you've gone to a point where you can make him a 5-star player, you give him an engine, he's well formatted, like, looks like a nice card, right? With this version, right, he turns into a 4-star, 5-star if you improved it from the Inform up until now, right? So that's the like the main differences for a card like this, right? We got a card here from the Saudi League who plays in the right back position. Anchor chemistry style for sure to boost the pace, defense, and physicality of the card. To be fair, putting him in a pretty decent spot as well. He actually doesn't look that horrible, right? Pace is being improved, defense is being improved, physical is being improved. Gives you very good link-ups to work with the Al Ittihad players, right? So if you still have a Benzema card or you got the Conte card, that's a couple of links you can work with by itself, right? So not too bad there. Ludmilla, female player, 4-star, 4-star. I'm not really too into the 4-star, 4-stars at this point. This one, I'm not going to look into too much. Doesn't have W playstyle pluses. I think the playstyle pluses for CDMs is very, very important. Honestly, every time I use a team that has Declan Rice in it, like this card right here, the team of the season, 230k, you know, he's gone significantly lower in price, and he's a very good CDM in game, right? The playstyle pluses that he's working with is an absolute W. You don't really want this for a CDM. It's not really going to be super ideal, to be honest, right? Fabinho, similar situation. Let's see if the guys at Easy SBC have any cool ones here for the evolutions. Okay, so star performer. We'll do chained. Why not? If there is any chained ones. only selected. Now it's a chained. Crystal done. See, there is a few cards that actually get significantly improved that actually makes them pretty decent. I need to look through these cards actually, because there's going to be options here that make more sense, right? So Crystal done. This was like one of the selections in the beginning of the year was like, oh, should I get her or Lorente, right? And honestly, I could see her being an absolute monster, right? Like this card right here could be a beast in game, right? Especially if you can work with the links, with the American players, the women's league as well. There's a lot of stuff you could do with that, right? A lot of stuff. What's really key with this card is the fact that she has defensive stats, doesn't have defensive capabilities, but does have defensive stats. So technically, you could go in the route of, you know, giving her chemistry styles that improve defense and shooting, and just make her an all-round good attacking oriented center mid. Even cam, honestly, she looks like she would be a really good cam as well, because having defensive stats in that area would still be a W, right? So she actually looks pretty good. The playstyles that she's given are actually helpful for the attacking areas more than anything, so that's actually not too bad. Also not bad if you go in the direction of giving it to cards like this as well, right? So right back position for an arsonist, who in my opinion definitely needs to have a shadow. Like that's just a given, I would say. With this card, this is from his base up until this version. So this is a very cool card, right? Because base up until this version improves quite a bit on that card. The only other version you'd be able to get is maybe something from here where you have like incisive pass on it. But like, look at the improvements on this one. This one is significantly better, right? 100%. This evolution might actually have like a few decent options if you're actually like milking making some specific teams, right? Ricardo Isgaio gets one. Star Performer, Incisive Pass Master. So he has Incisive Pass Master. But hey, there's improvements on this card, right? Anchor Chemistry Style does drastically improve him. The usability is increased, right? The pace is in a good area. Defense in a better spot. Also with physical, dribbling is there. Also has shooting capabilities, passing capabilities for the Sporting fans. Can't really go wrong with that, right? Kone, Canadian player. If you held on to this card up until this point as a Star Performer, you get a significantly better version of this card, right? On an Anchor Chemistry Style, really good pace, really good defense, really good physicality. Definitely lacks in defensive play styles. So if you were to use him in your team, you would have to use him as a more box-to-box player in that 4-3-2-1 push forward, come back type of guy, potentially can attack, that sort of deal, right? We have a card like Zinchenko, who's also around. Wouldn't really do Zinchenko too much with that pace split, with the shooting being lower. It's a little bit weird in my opinion. A little bit of a weird one. A couple of these cards are actually not bad as well, right? The improvements that they're given are definitely pretty significant. Like championship players, Turkish league, right? Fenerbahce. Yo, up Fenerbahce ever since Mourinho went there, huh? Yeah, boy's gonna be watching those games, mate. Anchor Chemistry Style, boosting the pace, defense, and physicality of the card as well. Let's see here. So this guy was actually pretty good in the beginning of the year, by the way. It's like when he first released, he was actually pretty decent. Right back that has 84 pace. Shadow to probably rotate into the center back position, honestly. All full back positions for him. Kakarot. What does Kakarot get on this one? 4-star, 5-star. Yeah, but it's a stay back center mid, right? Not really formatted for that, I would say. Not really formatted for that. Let's see what else we have here. Tremeni, Arsonist. No chance, no chance. Unahi gets one. See, the thing about the midfielders one, right, is that like if you do it for your midfielders, you're doing it with the knowledge and understanding that they're your attacking center mid, because they're lacking in like defensive play styles to be like a major influence in the current meta of the game, right? Very important to mention that. Vitinha from the inform gets an improvement. Does have a better version over here at a 94 rated with what playstyles? Way better playstyles. I wouldn't say way better. Like, it's still decent on this card, but again, attacking center mid type of deal. Morales. To be fair, I could actually see Morales being a decent card. And this is from the base to star performer. Homegrown team of the season into incisive master. I mean, this card's pretty sick. But star performer is not too bad. From the base to that, you can't really go wrong with that. It's okay. Trivela on the card, a regular press proven as well. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Sergio Gomez Benacer. Benacer gets a card. I think he already has a card though. I'm pretty sure he has like a team of the season or something. It probably has like intercept and stuff, maybe, you know. Pellegrini, good improvements on Pellegrini as well. Position changes, cam center mid, center or center mid, center forward. Yeah, he has a lot of good play styles actually. This one's not too bad. That's actually not too bad. Paul, Benacer. There's one here for like Depay apparently. Let me see this Depay one. Let me see the Depay one. Depay. Okay, so oh wait, no. I have to search probably from the rare gold. No. Oh, that's how you do it. So evolutions. That's the one. So 93 rated on this one for a dead ball plus. Passing playstyle, first touch plus. Yeah, better improvements in the card. His agility and balance is still in a rough spot, but the thing is though, is the press proven being added, right? So from a base to a star performer, for a card that is 5-star, 4-star, not too bad, right? He's given a Trivela, or he has a Trivela, right? Rapid, technical, not too bad. If you wanted a Depay card, you can't really go wrong with that, obviously. But it does have the newer version as well. So when the newer version exists, it's kind of like, oh, do I really want to? You know what I'm saying? Like, for me personally, I'm kind of like that. It's like this card would make sense to try to get like an Arsonist or something. Like if you're a Fika fan. Excuse me. But yeah. What else we got here? We got like a Talishka too. Let's see what Talishka looks like. Talishka. Evolutions for him. Star performer. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Right? I think people will go down that route? Probably not, to be fair, but it does get some improvements as well. Take this out. Go to evolutions. Star performer. Okay, let's see. Let's see if there's anybody else that looks like they could be pretty cool. Guys, I'm not against people doing it for like fullbacks. I'm not against it for fullbacks. They have like really good base characteristics. For instance, like this card, finesse shots, relentless whip pass. Yeah, more of like attacking, right? He would need like a couple of extra defensive stuff would be nice, right? But you have to kind of like look into that stuff, right? Fofana gets an upgrade as well. Palacios. Enzo Fernandez you can put into it, eh? Yeah, like I said though, I would avoid doing these because first of all, he needs defensive playstyles. You can use them, the usability is there, but at this point, you kind of want to go a little bit higher, to be honest. Batshuayi. So check this one out, right? So Fenerbahce card, base to the star performer, makes him a really nice physical type striker. Yeah. Not too bad. It's a shame that he can't be a lengthy on an engine, but I mean that's still fine, right? Really good shooting. Passings are the only thing that's in a really rough spot, but usability wise, it's there, right? That's actually possible for sure. For Batshuayi, Angel Correa gets one. Star performer, 5-star Angel Correa, really significant improvements. Hunter, no, not a hunter. The card is definitely formatted for a hawk. The reason why we don't look into these ones as much is because, like, obviously if you were to improve the card now, like, obviously no problem, but there are better cards that exist, right? Or maybe there is, maybe there isn't, because I mean, this card from a base to an Evo as a free one is kind of crazy. Trivela, technical, rapid, press proven, dead ball, like, I mean, he has a lot of good stuff, in all honesty. A lot of cool stuff to look into. But I like the one where there was one that had like a finesse shot. The finesse shot one was kind of crazy. I think that might have been the 99 shooting one, if I'm not mistaken. Like that one was pretty wild in my opinion. Okay. This is the one that's like trending in the actual game. So 5-star, 5-star for her. Oh, she's formatted very strangely. I mean, you would have to give her like a finisher or something, or a Deadeye. Deadeye doesn't even improve this finishing to be that high. Trending in the game, but she's just low in certain situations. I mean, could you give her a shadow technically? Because defensive stats would be improved slightly, but yeah, she's a weird one. I'm not really sure why she's trending in the game. There's definitely better ones that exist. Ugart gets one actually from the previous card as well. Shadow chemistry style, good play styles. Not bad, not bad. There's still a couple of options here from previous cards, right? Like this one, Skip, you should have done during that time period. Honestly, the play styles that he was given during that time period is really nice. But Rodri, for instance, is one, right? So he gets very significant improvements for a card that turns into a 5-star, 5-star player. Gives you the Real Betis link, so some people might want to work with that. So not too bad on that one for sure. But easy, again, I'm not against putting it on fullbacks, as long as they have good defensive playstyles, which he doesn't, but he could still be good in game, to be fair. Illich, Amarty, Sentimental Value FC might be decent on this. Center backs, I wouldn't do too much, to be honest. I would actually avoid that entirely. Unless they have like all the base playstyles. And if they have the base playstyles in defense and you're giving them these 3 playstyle pluses, I'm not completely against it. Like this card here, he has a block, an intercept, a slide tackle, right? Has passing playstyles. So the playstyle pluses is not as bad, right? More for an FC Porto fan, to be honest, like probably for myself, but you kind of need more meta, I would say. Sentimental value definitely showing in this evolution, because some of these cards are actually pretty nice if you actually go down that route. Bernardo Sanchez, not really relevant since he has an SBC. Costinha, this guy always gets different cards every time. Nope, gotta give him a shadow, I think. You gotta improve the pace, I personally think. Anticipate, Bruiser. I mean, he has decent ones. Bruiser's actually super nice because you give him a shadow, his pace is like pretty much maximized. And then Bruiser would help out with the physical too. Portuguese links as well. A couple of these ones. What's this one? So this one is a high medium player. That's formatted a little strangely. A lot of these cards I don't really look into because they have like team of the seasons that are really solid. And you should just go down that route if you were going to get the cards, you know? Like going this route for evolution, like it has to be cards that don't even exist as much, you know? Carrasco turns into a 5-star, 5-star. Carrasco is always a weird one. He never really has like that thing to him that I super like. But yeah, I'm sure there's like a few more options, obviously, to work with. Those are the ones that I have seen so far. Thomas Lamar gets one, actually. This one is a pretty significant one, I think. Yeah, because Anchor Chemistry Style on this card puts him in a pretty decent area, but he doesn't have any defensive stats. So like I said, this evolution, it's like really meant for like attacking center mids. Some side position players too, like the ones that's trending on Footbin, I'm not like completely against. This one should be the popular one. That makes sense. These two not as much for the current meta. Chouameni same. Yeah, there's like some other cards that are popping up as well. So there's like Bergwijn from the Europa League card from the Eredivisie League gets a significant improvement, but 5-star, 3-star cooked. Gakpo probably turns into a 5-star, 5-star, yeah. But always has an issue with the dribbling, right? The dribbling is always on the lower side, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest. If there's no press proven plus version of Gakpo, which I really personally believe he would need it, then not too bad for this one because they do give him the regular as well, and that's like a really big thing with his dribbling. Like I feel like you definitely need to improve that to make it feel, excuse me, as responsive as possible. And like the shooting, it's not 95, but like it's still in a decent area for you to potentially score with him. as well, right? So yeah, be sure to check out some of the sentimental value cards for these ones. Like for me personally, obviously, if I were to search through the filters, how do I search through filters? There it is. Yes, I always forget on this website. No. Then I go to Portugal, take that out, bang, and then there you go. So a lot of these cards up top I wouldn't really go with. No. Like there's these ones, right? Like Jessica Silva, you can get a new version of her. It has to be cards that like just, you know, you just don't even expect to even exist. Like a Nelson Semedo, right? Like there's one. But he has like a homegrown team of the season as well. Good play styles in that one too, but these ones aren't too bad for him as well. For fullbacks, it's not, like I said, it's not as like crazy to go down that route. But yeah, be sure to check out the sentimental cards. You might actually find some options that look pretty cool, to be honest. So try to go with the ones that don't give it to center backs and give it to like players that you see can be played in the attacking center mid role or side positions in the attack too. That wouldn't be bad either, to be honest, because if they already have good base play styles, then I would go that route as well. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video today. I'll catch you guys for the next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.